Yo, what's up with you guys? So we're back with another day in the life. This time, as you see, we're stopping by my project first. I have to get some materials as far as windows, measurements on delivery for doors. And so yeah, we're gonna get that knocked out first at this project. But yeah, we have a long day for you guys as far as checking out potential acquisitions, everything that it takes a day in the life of a developer. So come with me. All right, so we have a quick stop at the job site real quick. It's a Saturday morning, so the grind never stops. So when you look how tall and long these exterior doors are, they're not your normal prototypical sizes. So we have to get measurements on these and make sure that we do a custom order. That way we can get it done and it fits seamlessly and right for the entire project. So we already did this earlier. We got the measurements of this one, and then we'll get the one of the back door as well. Also, as you see, we have cleaning on the job site. That way, because obviously we need a clean job site for the next trades. And so we'll have custom orders for the back sliding doors as well that go into your backyard. So I think when we did this one, it was 64 by 66, something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I know it's roughly around that size. And also we need to get one more thing done from our foundation guy to pass inspection. So before we leave, we also have 18 different windows throughout this house. And so we need to make sure that we have these windows in stock and delivered by next week. So we're gonna try to check out some windows as well, see what we can do in order to get these windows in next week. And that way we have the entire house dried in. All right, so we're headed to potential acquisition. This one was a unique deal, just given the fact that I hit the seller up, which this happens in real estate all the time. But I spoke to the seller roughly about 6 to 8 months ago. I sent her out an offer that I felt was pretty good for the area. So funny enough, this always happens. That's why the money's in the follow-up. She reached back out this week saying that she would accept our original offer, which was, I think, 200K, roughly 6 to 8 months ago. And so we went back, revisited the deal, looked at it, and I was like, the past market is not the current market. That's the thing about real estate as well. The market always swifts and changes. So we decided that our new offer would be 150K, which is 50K less of our past offer, just because, again, the current climate with the market. So like I said, we're currently in negotiation stage, but I wanted to check this one out because I hadn't physically checked this one out yet. And so what piqued me in my interest on this one was the fact that it was within the 610 loop, and it was in an area that was roughly about 5 to 10 minutes away from downtown. So it's just common sense, like with economics, that the closer you are to downtown, your property is more than likely always going to appreciate, because there's only so much land space that's close to downtown. At some point, you're going to run out of space close to downtown. So that's something that's always stuck with me, and it's worked for me, honestly, so far. So that's one of the things that piqued my interest about this one. Also, there's new development directly behind it. So yeah, I just want to check it out. Also, there's a park and school like right in front. So you kind of check off most of the location check boxes. So we're here at a potential new project that I'm checking out. There's a few things I'm looking for. As always in real estate, location is the most important. So one cool thing that I saw when we pulled up, if you look over here, you'll see downtown views of the Houston area. I mean, man, that's kind of an unbeatable sight, especially if you're looking to do a new development project. Downtown views is definitely essential. Now the area is a little bit shaky, not the best, but ultimately that's just one of the things where you kind of put your money where you're gonna get the best return. And I think this is one of those spots where that could potentially be a good thing. So other thing that I want to check out, so I have 2 exit strategies that I'm potentially thinking of for this project. First, either be new construction, which would be obviously replatting a lot and trying to build 2 to 3 townhomes, which bodes well for this, because if you look directly adjacent behind this property right here, which is the one at stake, then you'll see 3 new townhomes that are placed on the lot directly behind this one. So it definitely means that you have a proven model that this works. People are willing to live here, and that new construction is a viable strategy for this project. Now the other one was, what's interesting with this property in particular is that there's actually 2 homes on this lot. So you have your first house, and then you have a back house as well. Let's try to get back here so I can show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. So given the fact that this one does have 2 houses on the lot, it makes it a very interesting and unique exit strategy, because Again, it's all on one parcel, all under one name. So I have to kind of figure out what's the best way to sell these both individually and capture the most return on my investment for this project. So yeah, it looks like, as you guys see, man, it's gonna be a hell of a project if I take it on. Definitely in the 6 figures as far as renovation budget. But again, depending on what we can do with the new development, I kind of determine, at the end of the day, you're an investor, man. So whatever strategy, you just want the best return on it. And so I think if we do take this one on as a flip, we'll be in for HE double hockey stick. So it is what it is. Nothing's too big for me to take on. So yeah, let's do a quick little look of the other one, and then I'll kind of reach back out with the seller and kind of make a decision on what the next steps are. As you see, this is the second property directly behind this first one right here. Again, both projects are going to require quite a bit as far as renovation, everything that entails. I think in total, both properties, I need to check the specifics, but in total, both properties total out to about 2,000 square feet, which isn't too massive or too big. So that's the great thing about the renovation budget, is that you're not having to go like step into these mansions or these 2-story houses where you just have that much more material to renovate it. So yeah, man, I think the location. I think, like I said, the most important thing right now is making sure that we get our pricing right on this one, and obviously pick whatever extra strategy, whether it be a flip or a new construction, that's gonna work best for us on this one. So yeah, that's kind of like what I do whenever I'm checking out a new property for acquisition. Obviously, like I said, location, and then your exit strategy, and then obviously final, like your price. Because if it makes dollars, it makes sense.
Hello, I'm not able to answer right now. Leave your number and the message, and I'll call you right back.
How's it going, Mr. Castillo? This is Brent with Jewel Home Buyers. Please give me a call whenever you have a chance. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, better luck next time. It never hurts to try. Always stay persistent. Like I said, the money's in follow-up, so we'll catch you next time. All right, cool. We're here to check out, like I said, some windows, the window selection. So I have all the measurements listed on my phone, just kind of see what matches, and we want to kind of compare prices to see what we can get that's economical and that works out for the entire project. That way we don't go over budget for the windows on the new construction project. I'll send you the screenshot and then the dimensions, because we got it measured this morning.
That's the style. The style is a craftsman.
Gotcha.
Right? Like you got like the...
Yeah, got you. And then we just need the, I guess, color to line up.
Yeah, and then, so I have other options right here that I have in stock.
So yeah, we just visited the supply store. Like I said, we wanted to really get quotes and kind of know exactly what we're going to be paying for the windows, and also what the delivery time will look like. So I ended up going with the white option. More than likely, I haven't made the full selection yet. We'll come back on Monday just to kind of finalize things, but I think I'm going to go with the white instead of the black. Luckily on my renders, it was already white anyway. Delivery time on the black was like 6 to 8 weeks versus 2 weeks basically for the white. Obviously, we need to move as quickly as possible on that, so I think I'm going to move in with the white. And it was roughly around what I thought as far as pricing, about $250 a window, roughly. So that's kind of what we came in with, and it was right around that number. So yeah, everything is kind of went well, and also we'll get the customized exterior doors for this project as well. So yeah, man, I definitely think the one thing I should have done was kind of even be more ahead as far as ordering materials. But again, it's a learning process, so you live and you learn. But yeah, we're gonna start back by the project, and we'll kind of wrap up with my day as a day in the life of a developer. So as you saw, we had a full day in the life of a real estate developer. You saw me stop by my project. You saw me check out a potential new project. And you also saw me go actually into the supply store and order all the materials, or at least get what I need material-wise to keep the projects going. So that is a real day in the life of a developer. No flaw, no fluff. And so I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, like, subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you guys. Peace.